I've had several people approach me lately about the problem of pain and suffering in their lives. And I'm never sure exactly what to tell them. I mean, their suffering, their pain is real. And I don't want to minimize that. But I realize in talking to them often that their perspective is a little bit off. Happens to all of us as we suffer. You know, we begin to feel alone in our struggle, and we start to think that God is allowing suffering in our lives while He's blessing everybody else. But that's just never true. You know, earth is in a bad way, and things are getting worse here. And the problem of pain and suffering is common to every one of us as we walk through earth. So why does God allow it? Well, I don't have an adequate answer for you on that today. But I do know that my perspective on the whole issue has changed a little bit this week. We have a beautiful Christian friend named Willa who passed away after a struggle with cancer early this week. Now, when I think of Willa, what I think about is the hope and joy that she spread as she walked through her illness. When you encountered her, you saw her faith and the strength of her faith and how she was still clinging to Jesus. And it just gave you a great deal of hope for your own situation and your own struggle. She was a beautiful lady. And I imagine today that Willa is sitting with Jesus somewhere in paradise, maybe drinking a cup of coffee, but I just imagine Jesus saying to her, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Because I think she, in the end, she got it. Our purpose in life is not to pursue happiness and comfort. Our purpose in life is preparation and getting ready for a life to come with Jesus. And Willa did that well. She prepared well to meet the Lord. And that's what we all need to think about. You know, we will all stand before Jesus someday. Will we be ready for that? In Psalm 116, the Bible says, "Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of His saints." What a beautiful verse, you know? I realize this today as I think about Willa. Death on earth for us is loss. But in Jesus' eyes, when Willa died, it was His gain. You know, she's arrived at her destination. She is beside her Lord and with Jesus in heaven, and that's where He wants her to be. So precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of my friend Willa. And I just want to take that away with me and remember to be like Willa as I walk through my suffering and my struggles, not blaming God, but using it as a springboard to prepare me for that moment when I will be with Him and He will make my life completely happy and completely comfortable and full of joy.